I'm playing monkey, get got. I put your ass in the pot. You don't deserve what I got. I always knew.
Things will be just fine.
Magic circles and spheres can vary widely depending on cultural, religious, or magical traditions. A magic circle is a symbolic boundary or protective barrier drawn, etched, or visualized on the ground or surface where a magical ritual or spell is to be performed. It is typically circular in shape and may contain various symbols, sigils, runes, or other mystical markings. The circle is believed to create a sacred space, which serves several purposes. The circle is believed to contain the magical energy raised during a ritual or spell, preventing it from dissipating or being interfered with by external forces.
All right, peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. So we're going to be talking about the artist SZA today. All right, now, SZA is very influential, okay, in the R&B community right now. It's two top individuals, and it's going to be SZA and also Summer Walker. But we're going to focus mainly on SZA and come to an understanding on how she has this much influence. All right. Now, what I will say is SZA is a great artist. She makes a lot of good music, but at the same time, her influence is somewhat negative. And I'm going to show y'all a few things in this video today and explain why this is actually not good. Now, SZA was born in St. Louis, Missouri, right? But shortly after, she moved to Maplewood, New Jersey. All right. Now, for those that didn't know, you know, her father was an executive at CNN, okay, which would actually explain this video of her at a young age on television. All right. Now, many people know that SZA grew up, you know, with her father being practicing Islam, all right, and her mother being a Christian, right? And she had to basically come to an understanding of both religions. But check what she says in this clip here about not actually accepting either side or religion.
All the weird discrimination or like separatism in that religion I experienced outside of my household. Like going to church and having somebody be like, you're going to hell because you don't believe in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Like just telling me straight up because I was 8. But what I knew, what my dad told me was like, until you understand everything, you don't have to pledge to anything. You don't have to accept anything. Just be and learn. So when the man asked me, like, do you accept and do that? I was like, well, no, I can't do that because I'm not ready. And then, you know, like I'm being like a little smarty pants. I'm like, I'm not ready. And my dad said that I'm supposed to. And I'm just like, and also, I'm like, well, I'm not sure if God has partners or sons. And I just feel like, and I was like, I'm talking and all these things. And I'm really young. And he's just like telling me, he was so fed up with me. So
was he like, is it like during communion?
Yeah, I was visiting my friend's church.
Like, just take the cracker, please. You're like, well,
shut up and go.
Sure if I accept him yet. Does he accept me? I don't know. There's so much to discuss. He's like,
I know. Who's accepting? It was interesting.
That's awesome, though.
Now, for those that don't know how she actually came up in the industry, right? She was married to a fashion designer, okay? And this fashion designer, you know, tried to get his clothes to Kendrick Lamar in the TDE camp, right? So her ex-husband sent, you know, her on a mission to deliver the clothes. All right, her and her friend. Now, when she got to this meeting to basically give the clothes to Kendrick Lamar, her song was actually playing, and this is how she got the deal, all right, with TDE. Now, during this time, she was doing a lot of independent music, right? She was creating songs and writing songs at this time and creating a foundation for herself. All right. But we're going to talk about the real topics of why I feel that a lot of these artists always have suspicious upcomings before they get in the game. Check this clip out.
How did you get linked with Hop?
I pissed him off by not bringing the proper sizes
from 10 Deep.
Wait a minute, what?
I brought merch for the boys after their first CMJ that did in New York. And 10 Deep was sponsoring it at the time, and I brought some clothes, like a whole merch bag that wasn't a Sunday, the day after his show.
Right.
And it was like top one's 3Xs, but 10 Deep doesn't make a 3X.
Right.
Like, I don't even think they can make a 2X.
So you said, whatever, I'm going to bring him a 1X.
But I brought everything, like, for the boys, but I just didn't have anything for top. So because I didn't have anything for top, he called me after I left and dropped off all the merchandise and was like, come get this shit. We don't want this. I told, we don't got no 3X. And I'm like, wait. And I thought I'd never hear from him again, ever. And then turns out that was like our first introduction.
Wow.
And the worst had already happened. I'd already been cursed out. So it's like
good.
from there, it's just straight up.
When did you?
Now, like I explained to y'all, you know, in the music business, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So it's a possibility that her ex-fiance got her meeting after this situation didn't go through with the sizes for Top Dog. Now, I know some SZA fans, they gonna chew me up in the comments, because I know a lot of people are diehard SZA fans, but I want y'all to check this out, all right, about her song Kill Bill, all right, because I'm going to read some lyrics, and it's going to sound a little crazy, but let's keep it going.
Let me open your eyes to the truth on how music and the industry is satanic and for the devil. For a quick second, the song Kill Bill has one. Programming of the subconscious to make you think that murdering someone is normal and two. Satanic symbolism to lead you away from God. Let me break it down for you. As you can see, she's saying I'm so mature by 3 to make you think that murder is mature work of the devil. In this next clip from the music video, it shows satanic symbolism of her eating a heart, which is symbolizing the corruption of hearts, which is what Satan wants. She then goes on to saying that she did it all for love to make you think it's normal, and then on no drugs to mislead you into a path of destruction, another way from the devil. In the next part of the lyric, she says that she just killed her ex. She then goes on to saying that she killed his girlfriend next, followed by saying that she would rather be in hell than alone, which tells you all you need to know. In all of the 3 Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Islam, and Christianity, murder is a huge sin, and God forbids us to take another person's life or to cause such harm to oneself and others. However, in Satanism, murder is completely normalized. Please do the maths and stay woke, guys.
Now, for those that didn't know, a lot of these artists, pop artists and exact, right, actually practice and pray to Saturn, right? Their holiday is Saturnalia, all right? Like I said, a lot of them are pagans. You know what I'm saying? They all practice witchcraft for the most part. Now, she has a song, SZA has a song which is called Saturn. And the lyrics are very depressing, but I want to play, or not even play, but just read the lyrics. All right, now it starts off with the song saying, if there's another universe, please make some noise. Give me a sign. This can't be life. If there's a point to losing love, repeating pain, why? It's all the same. I hate this place. Sounds very depressing. Okay, just because she's singing it in, you know, a good vocal tone, people are singing this word for word and they can't understand why they are depressed. Okay, this is why they say music has spells on it. Stuck in this paradigm, don't believe in paradise. So she's basically saying she doesn't believe in heaven. This must be what hell is like. There's got to be more, got to be more. Sick of this head of mine, intrusive thoughts. They paralyze. Nirvana's not as advertised. There's got to be more. Been here before. It just seems real demonic. And then in the hook it says, I'll be better on Saturn, none of this matters, dreaming of Saturn. Like, you know, these people just all strange. Okay, it's just all strange. And then you got to take a look at the song called 2 a.m. All right, now in this song 2 a.m. towards the end, all right, she has a conversation with the devil. Okay, and it says, got to move on because you got me effed up. I am confused from this point on. Trust nobody. Yeah, out of my body. Blowing my fuse out. Devil, please cut me loose. Yeah, please cut me loose. Oh, so when you reading this stuff, you know, but when you're not listening to it and you reading the lyrics, you start to see like something is not right here. And she's not the only artist. There's a lot of them that do this. Now, you know, it's so ironic that, you know, she had her grandmother, you know, on her beginning albums, like when she first came out. And then just this past year, her grandmother had passed away, and now she's starring in movies.
Do you feel any pressure?
No, I don't. Just because I really don't even know how I ended up being nominated in the first place. So I'm just grateful to be here at all, be considered.
And I have to say, most people bring their publicist and their managers. Did you bring your family tonight?
I brought my mom and my granny. Yeah, they narrated my album, so they had to be here. They're the best people I know.
Now, you're from right across the river, Maplewood, New Jersey.
Yes. Well, they're from St. Louis, so they came all the way. My granny came all the way from St. Louis.
Granny, how proud of you. Come on over here. Bring Granny over here.
Okay. And how are you?
I'm doing well.
How proud are you of this incredible woman?
Very, very proud.
Ever thought in a billion years I would even be number one for a week, let alone 6. And I just, I thank God and just like everybody for even taking the time to care or listen or any of those things. It's just very unbelievable.
I'm happy for you. It's really great to see all this success, and it's no secret to us why we get to, you know, hear it and play it and hear people's instant reaction to it and see the reaction to it. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. Ryan, I have to say something. You know, there's an interview on the red carpet of the Grammys, and you're talking to my grandma, who is no longer with us. And that was the first time that my grandma had ever like known that I did music. Like no one told her, we never told her anything until we were like on the red carpet at the Grammys. And when you asked her, was she proud of me? I was scared that she wouldn't know what you were talking about. Wow. And then that was the first time that she said she was proud of me, is when she was talking to you. And it's like the last memory I have of her.
Now, SZA's biggest album to date is called SOS, all right, which is an acronym for Save Our Souls, or some people may say the Synagogue of Satan. All right, but like I said, there's no coincidence when these people, you know, have close people to them actually pass away, and then mysteriously their career just skyrockets. Okay, it's all the same pattern with these artists. All right, now I'm going to show y'all this clip here, all right, of her speaking to her spiritual advisor. Okay, and then I'm going to show y'all which religion she practiced. But if you know, you know.
You love to sing particularly the D. The D is one of your home notes. And remember, we were just going, woo, woo, just sirening up and down, up and down, up and down. That's a great way to move energy too. You remember?
Okay, so
can you feel that?
Woo! But it's definitely, it's what we need anywhere. So if you do it with conscious effort and then you exchange that yell that you would have been giving to somebody else that you don't care for at this moment with a personal woo, then maybe you'll find a bit of release and go upside their head less violently than you would have before.
Now, her spiritual advisor actually confirmed that she sings on a D note. All right. Now, like I said, A lot of these newer R&B singers, they sing on a lower monotone octave, right? Because this is why a lot of their lyrics are depressing, or it's negative, okay? Because they have to deliver that frequency to the listener. All of these people are demonic, okay? They know very well what they're doing. All right, they know exactly what they're doing. All right, so now you could take a look at a lot of her music videos, and she's doing rituals, and you see a lot of these white animals while she's covered in blood. It's all satanic, eating out people's hearts, and it's all satanic. What would make a person want to, project this to people? All right. And now you're dressing up as an insect, and you're no longer, being yourself. You want to push the whole idea of reincarnation. All right. That's what this whole thing is with the bug situation. She wants to push this whole reincarnation thing. All right. So when you taking a listen to people like SZA, you have to be very careful, because sometimes it may sound harmless, but the lyrics doesn't have our best intentions at hand. All right, so I hope I broke this down for y'all, and there's a reason why she will be performing at the Super Bowl this year, okay? We understand this. They all are in it. No one's exception.